fans tonight. So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's George. And the jam by George.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives his team a whole different attitude.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Durant against George. Durant's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Batum's shot is off. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Now here's Paul going inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Westbrook outside. The Suns clear it.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Booker finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Okogie. Batum against Durant. Back to Okogie. There's the 3. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever. Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Pass to Zubac. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Great open look there.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And it's Durant with the finish.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Westbrook against Paul. Kicks it to George. Batum with a screen on Booker. And the jam by George.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
George outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Up top, Paul. Pass to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Now here's Westbrook. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Booker, the pass to Aiden. No luck on that one. The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. George drives in. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Zubac passes to Batum. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Westbrook left side. Doesn't go that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, leading by 7. And quarter number 2 will get... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Durant. That shot off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Inside, here's Batum. Okogie pulls down the board. The Suns leading.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Pass to George.
Foul against the Suns. Josh Okogie. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, George. Booker defending. George passes to Batum. 6 to shoot. George finds Leonard. No good on the triple. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
The Clippers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Zubac. Westbrook, the pass to George. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Durant's got 10.
This is Paul's game. A pass-first point guard who excels at setting up his teammates.
Batum, pass to Leonard. Batum sets a screen. George, right side. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Paul passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Paul gets it to go.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Here's Highland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw in even in there lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Wow, that's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Paul passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Plumlee. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Here's Powell.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Here's Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter to the paint. Here's Gordon, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
On the take.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Durant inside, off with the layup, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on
23. The Suns, 28.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And the Suns call time here. Now Paul, Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Out of bounds. Suns basketball.
And stolen by Leonard. Here's George. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Chris Paul.
and just not letting the tough defense stifle him. I mean, George gets the shot he wants. Hustle pays dividends, I'll tell you, and when it's getting you to the line like that, whew, man, what a night. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Booker against George. Okogie pulls down the board. The Suns leading. And here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Graham.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Durant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. George finds Zubac. George outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
That's tipped. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. And George gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. And now just a 4-point Suns lead. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong 2-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
6 on the shot clock. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
George against Ayton. And again, it's Paul George.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's George on the wing. 16 points for him. Misses the layup. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Booker, the pass to Paul, and here's Ayton. The kick to Durant. The 3. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
George, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Got a hand on it. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. And that's going to be a travel.
Phoenix ball.
Paul with it. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, That is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And stolen by Booker. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Can't get it to fall. The Clippers trail.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Plumlee passes to Gordon. And again, it's the Clippers missing. From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. On the floor for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Paul with the bucket.
By no means a volume three-point shooter, Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by George. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Durant inside. Batum's on him. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Yep, that one goes. And the Suns lead by 12. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
There's no argument here.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. That's good from Ayton.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
George against Booker. Here's the 3. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has got 19 points.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Here's Booker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Zubac passes to George. From the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. 25 points in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
George with another miss.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Booker no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
George passes to Batum. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Booker against George. Batum with a screen on Booker. George for three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Booker's shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Paul for three. It's rebounded by George.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And he gets it back. Batum, the pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Paul. The kick to Durant from deep three-point range. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy.
for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. Deflects the pass, stolen by Jackson. Morant finds Bane. Drills the three-pointer.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
George looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by Brooks. Morant right side. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's George. He's on target from 8 feet out.
That's what we call playing big. Paul George imposing his will in the paint.
From deep, Brooks. That one, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And George kicks to Batum. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Zubac, a screen on Bane. George passes to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. Leonard with the steal. Fires the 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Clock at 6. The kick out to Westbrook. Tries again. Tries yet again. And it's Zubac laying it in.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community. What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
Talking about Batum, that buyout door seemed to really rejuvenate him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to LA, and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick.
And a wide open look for Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the 3 ball is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
A nice shot by George.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
There's the lob to Adams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
The three from George, and they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Here's Morant. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident looking to score with the ball.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. He went on an aerial three-point display. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Gordon the pass to Highland. Outside Gordon. Here's Highland. It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Highland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Highland misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant passes to Bane. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Morant kicks to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Second shot opportunity. Out to Morant. Outside Jackson. With the clock winding down and finished off by Morant.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Highland misses. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Takes a 3, and it's Morant missing. Clippers trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Covington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
Well, such a good job probing to the interior on the drive. Robert Covington gets to the foul line.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Zubats with the screen for George. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks dishes to Morant. Down low, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Covington, a screen on Bane. George finds Covington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Think about Robert Covington's path to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Passes it to Kennard. Inside, and the pass to Conchar. Buries it from three-point range. Conchar's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
George against Kennard. Out to the wing. Tillman passes to Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Over Westbrook. Kennard's shot is off. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Leonard. Conchar pulls it in. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Kennard for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown three. Good night.
Leonard inside. Misses from short range. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Grizzlies out in front, up by 16. All right, Dave, thank you. And time. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the one. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Kennard for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside for George. Off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
George missing again. Memphis leading by 16. Kennard for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kennard for three. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Westbrook drives in. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And Morant throws it down.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Kept alive. The kick out to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. It's stolen by Adams. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
A nice shot by George.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Morant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 18. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 18 points in the game.
Well, Paul George's been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
Bain for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Westbrook finds George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 18. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And what a fearless stride by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
Shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. George passes to Leonard. George against Morant. Left side, Covington. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant dishes to Brooks. Adams outside. Morant right side. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 from Leonard. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
Bain for 3. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's George into the lane, and George with the stuff.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Bain, no good. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. George passes to Zubac. He dishes it to Covington. And he banks in the layup.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Outside Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Zubac's the pass to Leonard, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
But once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
And it's George missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Payne for 3, and that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. There's the triple. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the paint, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
He hits the second from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Highland passes to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Shoots over Morant. Passes to Highland. Powell, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
And both free throws good for Covington. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Payne for 3. Powell with the steal. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. That's a 2 from Powell. Here's Covington, banked in off the glass.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
They get the rebound. Out to Morant. Powell with the steal. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Desmond Bane.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Gordon with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Morant with a wide-open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Clippers. Got a piece of it. Powell down low. Guarded by Jackson. The pass to Highland. Morant with the steal.
What's amazing about Morant, he racks up steals even though he doesn't naturally gamble a lot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
To Memphis.
Covington with the steal. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. And here's Bain. Takes the three. On target from range.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
For three, Durant. Adams grabs the miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Now Bain. Adams with a screen on Booker. The three from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Morant finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Bain. He's got 9. Fires the three. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Durant with the bucket.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Morant against Paul. Outside Morant. And a missed layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Ayton. Count that one.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Right side Morant. Bain with it. Now here's Morant. Paul with a steal.
Memphis foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. First personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And it's in there. Paul's got 6.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Booker for three. First shot won't go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Bane. He's got 12. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Booker. Here he goes. And Booker with the jam.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
From deep, Morant gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8 points now.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been lights out from deep. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside for Brooks. Back to Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Second free throw, no good. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others. I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant at the line for 2.
And Morant drops them both. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Durant with it. He's picked up by Adams. Inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Because of the defensive attention he draws, KD generally has good passing angles to work with.
The 3 from Bane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Booker attacking. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Both free throws good from Booker. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Durant for 3. Drains the triple. Durant's got 11.
And what do you expect? Durant's not going to let you disrespect him on the other end without an answer.
Morant, no good. The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. They get it back. Here's Ayton. That one's good. This game is all even. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Bane with it. Now guarded by Booker.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Ayton. Another shot. Pass to Durant. Back to Okogie. Up top, Paul. Pounded by Morant. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Offensively, just what you're hoping for with that possession. KD coming down on the rim.
Jackson outside. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Ball finds Ayton. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And he makes the first. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Kevin Durant.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. On the wing, Durant. Crosses over. And it's good on the layup. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
I love when Durant attacks with confidence, especially when he's this close inside.
Takes a 3. And Kennard with the 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Williams against Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. 34 seconds left in the second period. Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I like Kennard's change of pace with the dribble and his ability to stop on a dime.
Ayton passes to Durant. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
45. The Grizzlies, 46.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Luke Kennard. John Conchar is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Williams in at the point. And he makes it. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity. And the move that really shook up the NBA world, I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Kennard. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Booker finds Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Kennard. Sinks the tray. Kennard's got 15.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. That 3's off the mark. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And not going to let him get the easy dunk. The defense put the stop to it. But a foul is called and a trip to the free throw line instead.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
The first one falls. Good on both. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks finds Bain. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adams. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, Brooks with the steal. 3-on-3. Pass to Morant. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
It breaks down your defense when John Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Paul uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 8.
Ooh, in a tight game, high percentage looks become even more valuable.
And the basket by Bain.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Booker. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense going at Kevin Durant, so he gets physical right back, ensuring he draws a foul while shooting.
The first free throw is good. And And both free throws good for Durant.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Bane against Booker. Fires for three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bane to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
And the bucket is good. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
An incredible move to the basket right there. But hey, we've come to expect that kind of thing from him.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Stolen by Ayton. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Memphis has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. From deep, Bane. Morant finds Adams. Brooks against Ayton. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 6 assists in the game. From deep, Bane. Pass to Adams. Now Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. He drops it from range. Jackson's got 9 points.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Grizzlies up 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Morant missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Durant inside. Hounded by Morant. It's Booker on the wing. And stolen by Morant. Brooks outside. Morant against Ayton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
The Suns trailing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Booker. The offensive rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Ayton's got 24 points.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Paul shot is off. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Right side Bane. Oh, deflected. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Pass to Okogie. To the paint. Tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Paul. Three-pointer, Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Okogie. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Durant. Here's Ayton. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Brooks. Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Warren's checked in for the Suns. The free throw drops for Morant.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Okogie into the lane, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Jackson left side. Outside Bain. From deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adams a screen. Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Warren, the pass to Ayton. Count it. Good.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep, Payne. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Adams with a screen on Booker. Bain, no good.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. Stolen by Jackson. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. For 3, Booker. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up. He makes the first of 3, and that trims the lead to 6. The second one drops, and that brings him within 5. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Gets stolen by Warren. And stolen by Morant. Outside Bain. The 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bain's got 33.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And here's Morant outside. Three-pointer, Brooks. Hits the three-pointer.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
From deep, Bain drops in the 3. And now an 11-point Memphis lead.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. Off target. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian.
Dobek, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play, make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Leonard, no luck.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And Phoenix has possession. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here is George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG can score on the inside.
Here's Okogie. Inside. The pass to Ayton. Outside for KD. Takes it inside. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's George. The shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 5 points so far.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range. There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now George, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
Paul George.
Second free throw, no good.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
The drive by Booker. Pass to KD. And Phoenix with another turnover here. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Zubac, a screen on Booker. The offensive rebound. And that one is good from Zubac.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And then Durant with the jam.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers leading by 4. George looking over the floor. Down low. And the dunk by Batum.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ayton.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Batum finds George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. For 3, Durant. He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George against Paul. George dishes to Leonard. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Batum. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Zubac against KD. Back to Ayton. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them is going in.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
The Clippers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. Good work there as it goes. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
The shot by Powell, no good. Suns trail by 3. And Booker kicks to KD. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And they pick up 2.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Covington. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And the basket by Gordon.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Outside, Covington to the inside. Powell finds Gordon. Driving inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Paul. 8 points for him. To the middle. And KD the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Highland passes to Plumlee. He can't get it to go. KD looking around. He takes it in. And yes, it's good. KD's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
Not fair of a coach to send out 1 defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Timeout called, the Suns. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference, only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Comes up empty down low. The Clippers trail. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Batum. Ayton against George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Shot's good by Durant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Westbrook kicks to George. Batum with the three. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Passes it to Zubac. Batum against Durant, and taken away by Paul. Durant inside. Booker. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Batum finds George, and George with the stuff.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Paul. Ayton attacking. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, George drains the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
Paul passes to Ayton, and then jammed down as he goes right over EP to Zubac.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Okogie. The wide open look for Durant. And the three off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
So they take the lead. George has got 11 in the second half.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time coming down the lane.
Outside for Durant. Launches it. The pass to Okogie. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Westbrook finds Batum. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Booker against George. Five on the clock. Back to Batum. Driving the lane. Second chance shot. And here's Leonard from three. The Clippers rebound. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Now here's Leonard. George with no one around. Beat the quad. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity,
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
On the wing, George, defended by Booker. And George, here we go, lays it up and banks it in. George has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Booker outside. Back to KD. The three. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard dishes to George. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside, Batum. Here's Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Leaps for it. Offensive rebound. Back to Westbrook. Leonard draws the double. Takes a 3. 6 on the shot clock. Batum wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
KD passes to Ayton. Can't get it to fall. Los Angeles leading by 10. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
And he's good on the second. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. The 3 from KD. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. Outside Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
3-point field goal.
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. KD can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And George with the stuff.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
A deep 3 from Durant. Durant with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Clippers leading by 16. Fires from the corner to the wing right side. Westbrook against Durant. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And this is going to end in in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for George.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Booker against George. He feeds it to Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac kicks to George. Back to Zubac. KD comes with the double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And it goes down 2 points.
Assisted by.
That's now 32 points for George.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge,
squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
All right, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. So here's the Clippers starting group. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Adams, a pass to Bane. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook finds George. And here's Batum. To the left side wing. And here's Zubac outside. The rebound by Jackson.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
For 3, Westbrook. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 9.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Brooks. Now Bane. From the arc. Here's Morant. From downtown. Leonard pulls down the board. From deep three-point range. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. Back to Brooks. 4-3. Bane, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
George outside. There's the 3. Zubac passes to George. And there's a 3-second violation. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Batum with it, guarded by Morant, and it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:02 left in the first quarter here.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
At the line for 2.
And Leonard drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Bane. The three is up. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Three-pointer. Dylan Brooks. That one's good. Brooks has got 5 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. George outside. Can they get it? And again, no good by the Clippers. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
There's Jackson with the three. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard can't get it to go.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
From deep, Bane. The shot won't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Bane. Fires the three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. There's Jackson with the three. Goes up again. And Bane lays it in. Bane's got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He's got 10.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Bane. For three, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14. Morant, pass to Bane. Shoots over Westbrook. Outside Bane. Brooks finds Bane. Off target from outside.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
For three, George knocks it down from distance. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide-open man. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First free throw is good. A line change here for Memphis. And Zubac drops them both. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
So you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Rich.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Gordon finds Covington. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, can't connect from short range. Kennard from outside, off the mark. The Clippers trail. Gordon on the wing. And there's the drive. Plumlee passes to Gordon. Covington with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively, and that one's good. Covington.
Yeah, such a long, wily player. Covington is skilled at taking contact and powering right through it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Gonchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Highland. Williams defending. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Covington with it. And the jam by Covington.
The vertical of Covington paying dividends. Fantastic job leaping up to slam it down.
Powell with a steal. Tries it from 19. Aldama grabs the board. Kennard outside. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Kennard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. We'll be back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Robert Covington is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point. Some solid defense from Williams.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Kennard can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Highland. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Well, the Clippers shooting the rock well at 46%. Knocks it loose. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Out to Powell. Pass to Plumlee. Gordon on the wing. And he drives in. And Gordon with the big finish.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Highland misses. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Launches it.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Zubac finds Batum. Back to Zubac. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Batum outside. Back to George. For the lead. And Morant clears the board. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. The 3 is up. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook with it, guarded by Morant, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Adams, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. George outside. The 3. Buries it from 3. George has got 14. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. The funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Memphis trailing here.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Kicks it to George. With the drive, and George with the jam.
An elite player in this league, it's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
For Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
For 3, George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Left side Bane. For 3. Outside Morant. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from him.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Memphis shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Morant. He's got 9. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on George. From deep, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. Here's Westbrook. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Grizzlies out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The drive by Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. And he lobs it up top. Oh, George with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Nails it from 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies? Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. George with the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Jackson on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. On the wing, Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, on the drive, George's length is a gift, helping him get the shot off even with the foul.
Paul George at the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 47%. Here's Morant. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. 3-pointer. Here's Morant driving to the basket. That one no good. Great D that time from Zubac. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Adams inside. Zubac there. From deep, Morant. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. It's good.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Westbrook against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
George against Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
On defense, the Grizzlies. The lead is 2. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
George hits them both.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
And then Morant with the dunk.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's George. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. George has got 17 points here in the second half. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Jackson pass to Morant. Here's Bane. Plenty of space. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 8 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Bane finds Morant. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Bane. This one for 3. On the wing, Brooks. There's the triple. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
For 3, George. They get the rebound. Out to Leonard. From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Offensive board. And that one's good for Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Jackson for 3. Bane against George. Bane, no good. Here's the 3. And the Clippers miss again. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.
and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's Okogie in the small forward position.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Both free throws good from Morant. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Morant kicks to Adams. Out to Morant. The second chance effort. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Over in the corner, Paul. Durant with a wide open look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Right side Jackson. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Payne for three. Out to Brooks. Outside, Payne beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Brooks finds Jackson. Morant right side. Lock at 6. A 3 ball. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Outside, KD. And KD throws it down.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
Outside Jackson. Payne looking around. Good D by Booker. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Payne for 3. Brooks the pass to Morant. He kicks it to Jackson. Up top, Morant. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Pass to Ayton. Paul against Brooks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now Brooks after Steven Adams missed from long range. Ayton against Jackson. Goes back up. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. And there's the drive.
Always aggressive, but not always assertive offensively. Steven Adams taking it right to the defense.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Paul finds Ayton. Can't hit that one. Adams, some nice D. Memphis leading. Brooks with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton. talk as a restricted free agent. But they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Bane, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's KD. The second chance effort. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
It's tipped. Booker looking around. And again, it's the Suns missing. With 1 on the clock, and that one's good. Morant's got 6.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Morant. 4-point game. And Durant sends it back. Booker dishes to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Wants to get it to KD and does. Count that one. He's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. And it's the Suns' ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And Durant can't get that one to fall.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Ball fires from way outside. That 3 off target had some space there after the little bump there. Brooks misses. Suns leading by 6. Booker the pass to Ayton. Goes up the baseline. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bane finds Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
That's good from Morant. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome. But also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
The first free throw is good.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Here's Kennard. And the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Booker with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Here's Conchar. Kennard for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's a Kogi. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Aldama passes to Morant. To the inside. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his first 2 points.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Booker and the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Paul. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
And with that shot, the Suns lead has got back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. 17 seconds left now here in the second. Ayton a screen on Williams, and it's Paul penetrating, makes it off the glass. Paul's got 11 points.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Kennard for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Grizzlies, 24. The Suns, 31.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Suns call time here. Here's KD. On the court for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the 3.
Look at the power from KD. It's just enough to get past the contact and finish.
Kennard's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 9. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Paul. Outside, KD. Here he goes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Outside, Williams. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
The first one falls. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Outside for Durant. Three-pointer. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. It's Morant in the corner. Kick out to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Hall. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And it's Morant missing. Suns leading by 5. Paul finds Durant, kicks it out to Paul, fires the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From deep. It's Morant in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Durant just inside the line. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant passes to Adams. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And then Durant with the dunk.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Ball against Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul off pick-and-roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and shoot it at an elite level.
And Memphis with another turnover here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Durant with a screen on Morant. Booker finds KD. Here's Ayton. Paul outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Okogie for 3. Here's Ayton. And at last they get one to fall.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And stolen by Booker. Ayton against Adams. Up and in on the layup. 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, even when you contest Ayton, he still is capable of making it, especially when he's that close.
Back to Bain. Left side Jackson. Pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Grizzlies have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Suns leading by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And he drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Durant. Adams, some nice D. Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
And it's tied up with that one.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. John Moran has been leading the charge.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle. Getting the shot off to spike the foul.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. The Suns shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And the basket by Okogie. And the Suns lead by 2.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And a wide open look for Bain. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Bain with the bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, when you're as crafty as CP3, you can have longevity in this league. It all comes down to health and want to.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Morant. Back to Bain. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Passes it to Okogie. Stolen by Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Paul passes to KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
Jackson hits both of them. Here's KD. And there's the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And Jackson gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Bain, no good. Suns have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And finished up by KD.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Booker against Bain. Back to Morant. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And finished off by KD.
The ball handling from Durant really a key to what sets him apart as a player. He can pull up and break you down.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Devin Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And then Durant with the dunk.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here's Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Adams with the screen on Paul. And Durant sends it back.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the ball. Ayton a screen on Morant. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Morant with the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Morant. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're down by 2. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Throws the shot out of this area code. Stuffed it and grabs the rock. The one-man stop, so it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For great...
Go.